Crude oil is up more than 3.5% to end the session at nearly $54 per barrel. Volatility in oil prices is at a 4-year high, but picking its next move may come down to the wisdom of the crowd, believe it or not. Patrick Williams is the CEO of Vetter. And Patrick, you challenged your users to guess the price of oil, what it would be at the end of the month. They got really close. I mean, they would have been almost right on it, except for the president made that deal with Iran at the end of the month. But talk to me about that a little.
Exactly. I'm sure it's a great deal for the country. I'm sure it's a great deal for oil, but slightly messed with us at Vetter. But we were still within $4 of the price, and a lot of experts around the country, or a lot of analysts, hadn't done as well as our crowd. We got over 7% of our audience to guess at vetter.com. If you want to check us out, it's vetr.com to come and join us. And that, the wisdom of the crowd really proved right.
Help our audience understand what it's all about, because it's not just about guessing the price of oil. You call yourself the financial Facebook. You bring a crowd of people together to sort of talk about stocks and basically guess on prices. What's the wisdom in that, though? I mean, why do you think that amateurs that are watching on the sideline are better at this than professional research?
Well, we asked professional research to take part as well. So what we're doing is we're just getting the numbers up by adding in. I mean, if nowadays no one, no millennial or indeed many boomers won't buy anything, you won't buy a book, you won't go to a restaurant without checking what others think of it. You can hear what the experts say about it, but you also want to understand what your friends say, what your intelligent friends say. Yeah. So if you're following them on Vetter, that means that you get a chance to be able to see what their stocks are up to. And people don't really talk about stocks at a dinner party anymore. No one really wants to be able to, have that sort of social conversation. So being able to check here what, essentially becoming, for us to be able to become the Yelp of the stock market, really kind of...
it does. And Patrick, we're out of time, but it makes a lot of sense, because a lot of people don't trust professional research any longer because they feel like those institutes have a vested interest elsewhere. If they're doing deals with the same company, they're supposed to have a Chinese wall. Some people believe they do not. So they like to hear what the crowd has to say, and your product offers that. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Interesting product. Be sure